Welcome back to my channel, y'all.
Hey y'all, hey, hope all is well with you. I'm Leslie. You can call me Leslie because I will answer because it's still my name. Who the who? No, this is not hot. It's cold as all get up, but I'm gonna drink it because it's good. So y'all, of course we are in Black History Month, and I'm trying to do another project for Black pattern designers. So I am doing pattern, Know Me pattern 2007. This is a Kichi B style pattern. I'm not happy with something. It has nothing to do with the pattern though, but we're gonna talk about it. I'm doing some. Of course, I'm modifying. I have to modify it because I am a plus size girly that is very curvaceous, so things don't fit like it should. So we're hoping that the things I change will make it better for me. I am actually doing view A. I am changing the cuff and actually doing the cuff of view B because I wanted more of the white. This fabric came from Walmart. It has been washed. I should match pattern piece. I should match stuff. But I'm going to tell you right now, it probably won't be matched. So don't be shocked. Because I'm just not in the mood. Because I was already irritated. So I thought I had ribbing to go in the middle. I wish I could find a vendor. But I want to finish this dress today. I don't want it to linger. I don't want to sit around. So I had to go to Hobby Lobby. They don't have any heavyweight ribbing anyway. So I'm doing a makeshift. This is a polyester blend of some sort. It is not the greatest quality. But what I was looking for was if it had a decent amount of stretch. So my plan is for the ribbon will go around the midsection, the cuffs, as well as the neckline. So what I plan to do is to double it. I did get more than what was required. I'm going to double it. So the middle piece is going to be, it's automatically going to double on the cuffs, I believe. I just ain't read the pattern. I don't read instructions. Don't expect me to because I hardly ever do unless it's something confusing. So I'm going to double it here to kind of give additional stability and support. And then I'm going to do, and then automatically it will double for the neckline and should double for the cuff. So I am doing a size 20 and I expect it to be too big. I usually do, it's supposed to be oversized anyway. But I'm doing a 20 just because I want the oversized look because it's going to be more fitted on the bottom. I did grade out and gave myself more room, but I'm still figuring that it's going to fit. I did opt for a longer zipper. This is a 34, 36-inch zipper. I want a long zipper because the length she has is just too much. I won't feel comfortable. So this will be nice and closed and I can wear it more places. I really should do this singularly and I'll probably end up doing it singularly. Cutting the front and the back. I don't know if anything has to be intersected. Oh, there's another thing I did change. On the pocket, I have extended it so that it will meet up in the waistline so that it doesn't flop around. So I did extend it. I am going to I'm going to actually take, when I make the do the pocket, I am going to do one piece that is going to be out of the stripe, and that's the part that's going to be towards the back of the skirt. And then the one in the front, I'll use the other fabric just so that because that part won't matter. But I was more concerned is when I slide my hands in, and I'm trying to reduce the look of the stripe showing through. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop those comments below, and I'll answer the best way I can as well as when I can. Because I be putting too many irons in the fire, and let's just say there's a lot of fires going on around here. All right. We have gotten to the point where it's now I'm getting ready to sew. I'm a little bummed because I realized that I don't have as many combs of white thread as I usually have. That is the main color I use a lot, and I haven't replaced none in a while. So we're gonna have to rectify that soon. I'll probably place an order or be going to Atlanta for my waist, the waistband, because it's thin. I went on and doubled it. I did do it at a size 22, and if I had to go down in size a little bit, it's fine, because my waistline for their measurements are, if I have to go up, I'm in trouble. Well, it's not necessarily trouble. I will have to actually recut it, but I think it'll be fine because it'll work. I'm hoping it'll work. We're at a good point in this process. But I may run into a slight issue. First of all, I'm following the directions pretty much. I haven't really read them, but certain like parts that maybe don't make sense that I'm just not for sure about, I read. Now we know that I have to do something different anyway because of the fact that the material I'm using don't have that much stretch. I actually did the smooth side on the outside, which will be the inside of it. So because I didn't want that texture. I had to do gathers around the sleeve in order to actually get it cinched in and to fit. I'm getting ready to do the waistband. I'm doubling the waistband and I'm hoping it works the way I need. Doubling the waistband to give it additional support because it's flimsy. I want it to be, it's actually going to end up snatching me in. That's what I think it's going to do. I'm hoping. I did do the size 22 band, but I figure I can get away with it. But I did a 22 and I only did a 3/8 seam allowance to give myself a little bit more room. I gathered it, but as I am actually sewing it in, I'm going to actually stretch it so that it's not going to be like real obvious gathers. Now, this is where the problem arises. I have actually did the front. I mean, I haven't put the the stitches for gathering. I haven't done that yet. But in the back, because I increased it by, I think it was like almost 2 inches, 2.5 inches in the back, I am going to go ahead and literally come in and try to remove some of that so that I don't end up with this crazy amount of bubbling in the back. I'm already smaller in the back, but this thing in the back just balloons out. So I'm going to go ahead and put 2 darts in the back. Hopefully they're at least an inch. Do 2 darts. There is a clip that I did. Now these darts are not going to be the prettiest because if I had did a little bit more planning, I would have made sure that the pattern is literally like one stripe going straight down the back, but it's off centered by, I say, about 1/4 of an inch. And it's going to show that the darts are not in the same spot. I would have rather them be in the exact same spot so that it does not look crazy. So I'm just going to pick a spot. Try to match up the seam. My nail is broke. I'm going to do about a 5-inch. I know y'all probably thinking I should like plan it completely out. I'm not. All I need to do, because it's still going to have a little bit of gather, I just need it to look as balanced as possible. If it's not perfect, it's okay. I'm still going to probably put the other dart in the white area so that it's still pretty much the same, but it shouldn't look too off because I decided to do the dart further away from the middle. And I'm not going to actually, I'm not going to do the dart where where the two lines or the two other colors are matching. I'm going to try to do it a little bit away from it. We'll see. We'll see. I do know it's going to be at least 5 inches long. So that part done. And then after I have successfully sewn this part, excess fabric that I laid in from increasing the width, this way it's going to fit a little bit better. I probably could go in a little bit more, but I'm not. The next time I will make sure, I'll make sure I adjust the back a little bit differently. I may not do it this way. I may actually increase it on the next one because I've already decided that I am planning to do this again, maybe in a chiffon, because I have a few different chiffon materials that I have that I would love to have this made into and use a knit in the middle and the neck and the band. I think that would look really cute. So, but it will probably be a button up. So the feature that I've seen in another project, we'll be trying that. So, all right, I'm gonna do this part and go ahead and attach it to this, and then I'll show y'all what it looks like before the zipper goes in, as well as the collar, because the collar is the last thing that goes. All right, y'all. I was going rogue on this dart. So I showed y'all where I plan to put a dart. So it's gonna be 5 inches long, just over about 1 inch wide, which will be, because each one of these are about 2 inches, roughly. I think it's about 2 inches. So I went on and sewed one up. Let me give y'all a clue. Don't be in a rush. If you want it to look uniform and to hide something, don't be in a rush. So I rushed it and it was askew. So what I'm doing right now, my nail is cracked and I need to clip it. So I am doing a basting stitch. So I'm going to baste past 5 inches. And I'm basting it so these two match. So you don't see any of the white. So I'm taking my time by doing it flat. I'm not, because it's kind of hard to see. So I'm literally running it a very wide basting stitch. Trying to hide as much as I can. And I want to go about probably 8 inches down, 7 to 8 inches down. Okay. And then once I get it sewn up, I literally is gonna basically pull it tight. All right. And by pulling it both ways, I ain't got to pull real tight at the top. So it'll close it up. As you can tell, it's not pulled tight at the top. I just got to pull it tighter. It'll close it up. So when I actually put the dart in, it will cause it to be centered versus wonky, because it was wonky, y'all. I'm attaching the bodice of the dress to the waistband, and to help with the gather placement, I am actually putting the bodice towards the feed dogs and then the stretchy fabric, which is the Liverpool, towards the top. That way I can stretch the Liverpool. Tongue tag. So I can stretch the Liverpool
while distributing the gathers in the bodice so they look nice and neat and uniformed. I'm going to do the same when I attach the skirt.
All right, y'all. So this is try on before I actually do the finishing stitches. I do know that I probably should do something different and put an extra panel in, but I don't think I am this time. You know, you'll see why I say that in a second. Hold on. I think, probably should clean the floor off, but it'll be all right. Those are mental projects I want to work on. That sounds fun. Mental projects. I'll work on it when I work on it. Okay. So, just throwing some pins in, just so that y'all can get a good look as to where we're at. Now, I wish I did probably another, I say 2 inches in the back. As far as on the hip side, give myself a little bit more room. But for the front, the front panels are fine. I probably could get away with probably another 1/2 inch or so, maybe. Not much. It's not like I need much because it's actually, when you look at it, the seam is going straight down the side of me. So as far as the front panel, I could probably it'll be okay. Now, as far as the front goes, this matches actually fine. It fits. The band fits. I actually have a decent amount of room in the band. I love how this is like smooth. I could probably go with a little bit of a more oversized top. To me, it's actually fine, but a little bit bigger. I would say I could do a 22, or what I'll do is actually grade from the shoulder, and make the sleeve area a little bit wider, but it actually fits like it's supposed to. I'm glad I went with the Liverpool because it's, instead of a ribbed, it has a more smooth look. I like that smooth look, so that's cool. It'll probably be even better once I put the, but definitely for me, I do need a little bit more room in the back area. So I am going to have to, as you can tell, you probably may not have noticed or can't really tell in the picture. It's about 1 inch or so, probably I say 1.5 inches shorter in the back than in the front. So I actually probably could take and dip this down in the front so it's level at the bottom. So I think, because it'll be easier for me to take it from here and shorten it, I think it'll be fine. So if I went in and took out, I say about 1 inch in the front, and that will make it much more level going all the way around. So I'm going to actually shorten the front by about 1 inch, and then that will make it fit better as far as the hem's concerned. And that means that when I hem it, I'm only hemming, because I'm going to hem to the point where the white is gone, and that's it. Because I did make it a little shorter. And definite the next time I am going to make it longer because I want it a full maxi. It's not supposed to be, but I'll do a full maxi the next time because this is definitely going to be done again. I like the contrast of the different directions of the print for definite. But I am going to have to be very cautious of this white because white does not do good for me. So it'll always be cold wash and hung dry. It'll probably wash by itself.
So I had to pull out the seam ripper to remove the stitches in the front of the skirt so I could shorten it by about 1 inch and grade it to the side seam. That way my hem of the dress will be even across.
So I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was mad at first because I had to go to the store and buy this white, solid white fabric that wasn't the fabric I was looking for. But when she was incorporated with this stripe material, with this Kichi B style pattern, I will drop it on the screen so you know which one I'm talking about. Girl said, ooh, she did that. As they say, honey. I am like, it got pockets. It shows the snatched waist. Oh. Girl's getting ready to figure out how she can sit up there and do a blanket on the front of this so she can use buttons. So, tell me what you think.